What's happening, Hubies? We setting up, baby. We making it happen. Happy Father's Day. You know, this is that episode where we're doing that. And when I say Father's Day, I mean the one for the guys. Okay? And not the one for the ladies. Because I'm already seeing the things. You knew it. You knew what it was going to be. You know, apparently Father's Day is offensive to single mothers. Because Mother's Day is not offensive to single fathers. How is that? How is that a thing? You know? Because only one group is allowed to be offended. That's how. Anyway. Happy Father's Day, man. And that, you know what? That got me thinking about the about this podcast. How long we had this going for. It's gonna be a year soon. And that's a long time to be podcasting. If it hasn't already been, I don't even know, to be honest with you. I'm just losing track of time over here. And that's the best way to be doing that. You know what I mean? If you are doing what you're doing and you're not losing track of time, you're hurting, baby. You hurting, baby. Every minute of it, every moment of it. Life passing just fucks you over. So every minute, every moment of it just fucks you up and fucks you over. And that's what it's going to be doing. Okay. If in fact, you know, time's not flying, you know, because you're not having fun. You know what I mean? So pardon me while we get this whole... If you see me on the video podcast, I'm just having all the goddamn trouble setting up this IG live because you can't have it all in this life. All right, so let's do this. All right, and maybe it's working, maybe it's not working. It's an old damn phone, and whatever, man, whatever. We're just gonna go because that's what we need to do. Whatever. All right, Hubies, man. I hope y'all had a good weekend, man. I had a good weekend, and the live just told me that it can't damn do it. You know what I mean? Because once again, you can't have it all in this life. Okay, for me to understand that I was just gonna come in here and I was gonna press this button and it was gonna work, that was too much. That was too much to understand. You know what I mean? So maybe it's working now, maybe it's not. Whatever. Okay, we're just gonna be angry. We're just gonna be upset about it. Now. On this episode, we're gonna have something a little bit new, a new segment, okay? And I'm thinking it's gonna be Cornbread's Corner. It's gonna be my guy Cornbread, of course. We haven't introduced you to him yet in podcast land, okay? And it's Cornbread. Cornbread's one of my guys from way back, man. And he does dancing things on TikTok. Now, he's lucky because the one caveat about the dancing things is that it has the music in it, and the music is licensed. And we wanna refrain from using the licensed music in the podcast. You know what I'm saying? For obvious reasons. And so maybe I'll do one today. I don't know if I'm going to do one another time. We'll see what happens. But he does some dancing things. And while he's a good dancer, we know that everything's fucking funny to me. All right? So we're going to have some fucking fun with him, and it's going to be fucking funny. Of course, we're going to have Anthony Holland on the horn because he's fucking hilarious. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do that too. And that's how we always start the podcast. And that's how we always going to start the podcast because he's fucking funny. All right, so I found his TikTok. All right, and we know I already know about his TikTok, but it's some fucking gold on here, and that's what we're gonna be fucking with. So, without further ado, let's get into some Anthony Holland talking some shit. Now, I'm looking at the still photo of the joint right now, and it's him making a face. You know, like a face like you know what the fuck you're talking about. That everybody who thinks they know what the fuck they're talking about makes this kind of face. They're making a good point. You know what I'm saying? You know what that means? That means he's going to be saying all of the fucking words. You know what I'm saying? And doing all of the fucking things that you got to do, you know, in order to be woke or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he is. So, without further ado, once again, we got Highland High. Let's see if we could get this ball rolling. and I'm already fucking up.
Excuse my morning voice.
There we go.
And I want to give a trigger warning for this video, as I don't typically give trigger warnings
And there it is.
for my videos.
And there it is.
Talk about rape, sexual coercion, and consent. This gentleman has over 3 million followers, and I don't know what it is that we always end up having this conversation. So let's get into it. Buckle up. Let's talk about it.
Oh, he did the fucking...
I don't think a man begging to fuck until a bitch say yeah is rape. That shit don't make sense to me.
And the disingenuous nature of that statement,
Here we go.
that it doesn't make sense to you, is because it does. And what you will do, and men like you that think like you,
he's doing a poem. Look at him.
Head first off the
You'll see this
end,
on the video podcast.
see the point, and still end up with this shallow ass thought process.
I find it fucking funny that I can sit down and just say, let me fuck.
Shout out to this dude, Shades.
Fuck, stick. And then the next thing you know, I'm in the fucking slammer for raping something. Like, that's gonna fuck with me real.
That's not rape.
That
But
after
harassment
that
for
first no,
sure.
Why can't you just let it go? Why? Because the answer is simple.
He's making
Consent is not a given.
the voice of
Consent is
another
not a free
person
pass.
to do
Consent
this.
can be taken back
To do this
at
TikTok.
any time. It's not consent. If
He's
you're
pretending
afraid
to be
say
somebody
no. In a healthy relationship
that he likes.
Giving and receiving consent is an ongoing process.
In order to do this
Be clear
podcast.
and direct with your
This
partner
TikTok.
If you do not want
He's also
to
doing this
do
podcast.
something. And I'm pretty sure telling someone no is being very direct. Oh, but here comes the gaslighting.
Uh-oh.
It's just fuck my
He
whole
said
life
another
up
word.
You couldn't say no. Or
Said
call
another
the
word.
cops. I can see if you said no and then I actually dropped on your shit. But that ain't what we talking about. We talking about a motherfucker asking and you saying, man, fuck it, here you go, and then making it their fault. I'm just keep.
Again, there goes the disingenuous nature. You stated that she said no already.
Who is
What's so
he
hard about that to
pretending to
understand?
be?
And then you say,
Is it Tony
she gonna mess
Danza?
your life up because she couldn't say no when she said no from the very
No,
beginning.
he's pretending to
Why
be
can't y'all-
a
why can't you just accept that?
black
That is
guy.
the thought process of a rapist.
I think.
It ain't that. And if I'm wrong, somebody correct me in the comments, bro. I'm listening. Help.
My guy, you know you're wrong. Sexual
Oh,
coercion is the act
he
of using
faded
pressure,
away.
alcohol, or drugs,
He
or
did-
force
he
to
did
have
a
sexual
hand
contact
gesture
with
and
someone
faded away. It's
against
fucking
his or
magic.
her will, and includes
Your guy's doing
persistent
magic.
attempts to have sexual contact with someone who has already refused. Here's the source on sexual coercion.
Look at that. He does the hand
In
and he
conclusion,
puts the magic stuff
if you
on top
are
of the screen.
asking
You're gonna see it on the video
And you are
podcast.
told no. No means no.
He's zooming in and
What's so
stuff.
hard about that to understand? So I want you to remember that the next time you hop in that busted
And
ass
this is what
Prius,
people like.
match the gas on that ignorant ass thought process.
Oh, now
and
he's-
arrive at this
now he's
conclusion
smoking
after
this dude.
massive amounts of gaslighting,
Because
that Google is free,
that's the right thing to
and
do.
no means no. Good day, goofy. Excuse
All right. So we just heard that, and we're gonna see it too. Okay? And we just heard that, we're gonna see it too. Now the guy's talking about rape and all of that extra shit. You know what's funny to me about everybody who's fucking woke? You know what's funny to me? Now they stick up for people, you know what I'm saying, who's supposed to be like at a disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? Like this guy's talking about rape and of course Highland sticking up for the women and all that, yada yada yada. We get it. He's a good guy. We get it. You know, but then they reserve the right to destroy the person who's making the ill comments or the ill remarks, or who's generally just being the person that we don't like or we don't care for. Like, okay, are those two people both, not deserving of the treatment of a human being? Like, let me know. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you really motherfucking, Jesus Christ with the shits, if you, especially if you're Christian too, like if you use Jesus Christ with the shits, like Jesus said who not to bother, but he didn't say who to fuck up. He didn't say, all right, go fuck them up. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was never no green light on fuck them up. You know what I mean? So, and that's what woke people be doing. They stick up for the person who's supposed to be at a disadvantage, whatever, and then they fuck the other person up. You're the bad guy at that point. You know what I'm saying? You're doing the dirt at that point. You're doing exactly the thing that you're speaking against at that fucking point. But that's the way the world works. This is not justice. This is just lynch mob. That's what we got. Advanced fucking lynch mob, and it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Green light everything. If it's human shit, It's human shit. That's what we're doing. You know what I mean? So shout out to all the humans out there. That's why I have a podcast. We're in the trust tree and the friendliness at the fucking zoo. And this is why I have a podcast. Okay? Because everybody's out of fucking control. Everybody's out of control. Okay? And thank you all for that. For listening to that. Okay? And everybody listening, everybody who heard that from him is like, oh, he's such a good guy. You know what I'm saying? They forgot the part where he just fucked the whole group of people over. Okay? Because apparently, as long as you're just saying no to rape, you're allowed to fuck everything else up. Anybody else, whoever, it doesn't matter. You're allowed to destroy people's lives, you know, as long as you're on the good side, so to speak. You know what I mean? What the fuck ever. All right, shout out to that. That was Highland High. You know, and you'll see it on the video podcast. It'll make a lot more sense. Before we get into any more of that content, man, I have to tell y'all, god damn me. Look, I was out this weekend because it was Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to that. You know, I'm not one of the daddies, but shout out to that. And it was also Juneteenth, so we going up. It's Black people going up weekend. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? So it was going up all of the days, every day. And the most bugged out day was fucking Saturday. Fucking Saturday. So let me tell you about me. Let me tell you about what I do with my time. I go to parties and stuff, and I go there to rock out for sure. But it's business first. You know what I'm saying? So I go hand out my cards, you know, as a jeweler. All right, because I can make you some custom pieces. I can get you some good stuff. And I look out for people who got pieces or who's gold up. You know what I'm saying? Or who look like they have a artistic inclination, see if they want to do something, you know what I'm saying, see if they want to make something happen. So what this does, what I do is I try to go until I run out of business cards, and then it's party time. So I try to well, what this does is it forces a lot of interactions with a lot of different people, you know what I'm saying, and I just direct them to my Instagram, and it just works itself out from there. And shout to somebody said I'm a little bit. I'm mad choppy, huh? I don't know what happened either. I could see the video getting wavy, but I also see the lagging on it, and I don't know. There's nothing I could do about it. You know what I'm saying? My Wi-Fi work. I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? But shout to you for saying that. See, that's what y'all here for in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Say things. Say the things. You feel me? But we flying by the seat of our pants. You know what I'm saying? We freestyling this whole shit. I'll kill it live and bring it back and see what happens. But we'll see. I'm gonna see what I could do about killing it, bring it back. All right, and this is what we're doing. We freestyling the whole thing. All right, and we're just gonna do that, and we're just gonna keep doing that. Because what am I doing? I'm using this gram on an old phone. All right, and you can see on the video podcast that is rigged up all crazy and all good. You know what I'm saying? And it's just gonna be what it is. You feel me? So we back to it again. Everything's working a little bit quicker. You know what I'm saying? I think the phone was just headbutting itself while I was trying to crank it up, and all good. You know what I'm saying? Now we're learning lessons here. This phone is an Oldsmobile. It takes a little while to start up. You know what I mean? Until it gets to where it needs to be. So shout out to you talking like that. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is about, like I was saying, about this weekend. We back, baby. We back. We all the way back. So the crazy thing I was saying about this weekend. So I was talking to this girl. All right, and all I'm trying to do, you know, they talk a lot of shit about guys, you know what I'm saying, and the stuff that we do to women and the way that we harass them, and we do it. I'm not gonna lie. We do it much better. All right, let's keep it rolling with this then. So we do it, okay, because we learned that early. You know, harass the woman into submission. We learned that early. Granted, but women will harass the shit out of a guy too. Understand that. You know, it happens. Let me tell you what happened with this lady. Now, I'm pulling up on her. I just want to give her a card, give her a quick sales pitch. You know what I'm saying? Get in, get out. That's all I wanted to do. You know what I mean? And what ended up happening was Frog had to come save me, real shit, because I was over there for like 10 minutes. He know the sales pitch don't take that long. He had to come look over the crowd one time, and he saw me drowning. All right, because when I pulled up over there to talk to shorty, just to give her a card and bounce, she called her friends over. All right, it's just me. She called her friends over. She got 2 friends. It's 3 women now, and it's 1 me, and it's one of them I was only trying to talk to. All right, fine. All right, but then I said, yo, I'm me, blah, blah, blah. What's going on? She tried to, I thought she was going to introduce herself back. And she tapped her 2 friends and she says, no, first she says, I'm a legend. Okay. If you introduce yourself to somebody and they say, I'm a legend, the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? A legend in what? Okay. Didn't ask. You know why? Never wanted to know. Okay, so boom, she's a fucking legend. Now, if I'm saying stuff to you and you're saying stuff to me and we don't know each other, I believe everything you fucking say. Okay? Shout out to Axe, she was a goddamn legend. I believe everything you fucking say. I have no reason to believe that you're a liar. I don't even give enough of a fuck to fight with you because it doesn't fucking matter. We just met. So she says, okay, shout out to Cav with the dad joke. She says, means you're Acura, the Acura legend. She probably was, okay, because that's a car like nobody was. So she says she's a legend, all right, and I'm like, okay, right? No opposition from me. Why? Don't give a fuck. All right, that's the main reason. Okay, aside from the fact that I was just trying to sell her some juvie, don't give a fuck. All right, that's the main reason. Okay, so she got her friends with her now. They're on either side of her. You understand what I'm saying? So she tapped the one friend and says, am I a legend? And the girl says, yeah. And she taps the other one and says, am I a legend? And the other one say, you a legend. Now I have a 3-fold confirmation that this woman is a legend in some way that I didn't ask about, I don't fucking know about, and I'm highly confused about, and I'm just trying to finish my fucking sales pitch. And if you see me right now, I'm fucking crying because y'all hearing about it. But I fucking lived it, and it was funny. Okay, I fucking lived it, and it was funny. So she says she's a legend, and she just talking to me about everything but the fucking jewelry, to the point where she had a grill in her mouth too, and we was talking about jewelry quality and shit, and she was just kind of trying to press me at the point where she's pressing her hardest, her fucking grill falls out of her mouth onto the fucking ground in the street, and I'm just like, there that goes. Did your boy try to bend down and pick it up? No, he didn't. Okay, because that was goddamn karma. That's what that was for letting me sit through that. Now, there's more to this story. Okay, there's more to this story where one of her friends was really leaning into my face. I'm talking about almost Eskimo kissing. I'm talking about nose to nose. She was leaning in strong and sending me compliments, to which I returned none. Okay, and it was just a wild experience for me, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to do it the first time. I absolutely don't want to do it again. Okay, but you know why saying that makes me a little bit sad? You know why? Because it's absolutely gonna happen again. Okay, I'm just gonna talk to more people, and more things is gonna happen, and it's just gonna be more nutball shit. You understand what I'm saying? Even see, I'm talking shit right now. Even I went to another spot and did the same thing, son. And I'm not gonna go into the whole story, but I'm in a house party. I'm in somebody's kitchen. I'm pitching some more jewelry to somebody. I put this chain. You can hear this. All right, this is not hollow. It's solid. It sounds like handcuffs. So I put it in her hand, you know what I'm saying? And it does a muscle when you put it in somebody's hand. You know, this is an older lady. She was a piece too. I'm not gonna lie to you. And she said a lot of things, and I'm gonna just say the short version was her hands was ending up on her pussy, and I'm in the kitchen looking left and right like, yo, is anybody else seeing this? And everybody kind of got their back turned. I'm like, yo, what is this? Is this a trap? You know what I'm saying? Does everybody know this lady and she just does this? You know what I'm saying? Don't fucking know. Okay, but I mean, I didn't go too crazy about it, because that's how you get lined up in New York City. All right, we're keeping it safe around here. That's what we do, and that's what we'll continue to do. Okay, and that's my life, and let me tell you something about that. I can say that to people, and they just won't fucking believe me. There's people in my life who've been with me when the dumb shit is going all the way down, and those people don't even believe me when I tell them some dumb shit. So congratulations, you all just got lied to. You know, just believe that it's a lie, and I'll be all right with that, because then you probably won't, you know, go find the people who that was, you know, and those people, I gave them my Instagram, so they could be listening to me right now. And we don't fucking know. Shout out to that fact. You know, your boys out here riding dirty. Fuck it. All right. Shout out to that. Now we're gonna have a new segment for y'all today. Now, unfortunately, all of y'all on the audio podcast, you're gonna take an L. You're gonna take an L with this one, because this one is gonna be a dance video. You know, like I said, it's gonna be a dance video. It's gonna be from Cornbread. Shout out to Cornbread. Okay, he goes by a different name. I don't know if I want to. Well, if I put the video up, you're gonna see what his TikTok name is. You'll see what his real name is, and whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna show his dance video because it's good dancing. I have to believe. You know what I mean? But it's fucking hilarious. All right. And the first one, let me see. The first one that I want to show you, which is gonna be the only one today. Now, let me tell you something about dancing. I'm a dancing motherfucker. Okay, I'm a dancing motherfucker. All right. So when people show me dancing, I'm critical. Okay, I'm not the best goddamn dancer, but your boy's a dancing motherfucker. All right. Shout to Chinky, what's up? Been a minute. So a dancing motherfucker. So when I see the dancing, I'm critical of the dancing. Now, let me tell you something about the difference between actual dancing from black people and the shit that's passable. Okay, the difference is arms. The shit that's passable, the shit you want to see on TV, the shit they have the fucking you know, the Rainbow Coalition, the you know, all of the ambiguous race people doing. It's arms. All right, because when you have to dance, you have to use your fucking legs. It hurts. All right, you got to be in some kind of shape. It's almost, you got to be almost athletic to make it happen. Okay, the lower half of your body, if you really getting busy with that, your knees, your ankles and shit, they got to work. All right, and you really got to be fucking it up. Now, how do you mitigate that? You make it arms. You make it arms. All right, and that's what the people do. Now, he's doing a dance right now, and the fucking still of it, if you know what TikTok look like, the still of it is fucking arms. It's arms pumping. All right, and I wish I could fucking show it to you. I really can on this live. I could show it to you, and I might just fucking do that. Why not? I'm gonna hold it. I got two phones here. I'm gonna hold one of them up, and you're gonna see what the fuck I'm seeing. Maybe. All right. So it's gonna be some music, most likely some girl music playing, and I'm gonna play this shit. Oh, that's my speaker going off and coming back. I'm gonna play this shit now, and we're gonna see what we think of this shit. It's gonna be great. There it goes. There it goes. Oh! You saw it. I saw it. We both saw it. Now, now you just saw what I saw. All right? You just fucking saw what I saw. Okay? And a few problems with me. Okay? Now, it's a guy and a girl. They're dancing. Not together, but dancing together. Okay? Now, when the video opened up, and I see a guy and a girl, and they dancing together, but not dancing together. All right? And the first words out the song is "Pop that pussy." You already lost me. You already fucking lost me. Okay? I'm lost. I'm Lil Baby at Disneyland. I'm lost. Okay? So you got "Pop That Pussy" going on, and then you got arm pumping. He was doing a bunch of arm pumping. You're going to see it. You're going to see it. It's doing a bunch of arm pumping. You're going to see it. And is your arm now pussy? If you a guy and it's saying, all right, chill act. If you a guy and it's saying pop that pussy. Now, the one thing you don't want to be doing at all while moving is popping anything, because that thing automatically becomes pussy. Okay? That's why when it's girl songs in the club, shout to X, I see you. It's girl songs in the club, and you a guy, and it's a woman song telling women to do a thing, bigging women up, making women happen. Stand the fuck still. Stand the fuck still. You don't have to be a part of all of the things. You know what I'm saying? When it says all the single ladies, and you're not one of the single ladies, have a seat. That's your time to go make something else happen. Go to the bathroom, talk to your mans, go get a drink at the bar, something. When Cardi B come on, you know what I'm saying? And if she pop out like you say you little bitch or whatever, how she start the Bodak Yellow, go away. Go away. Women are about to do a thing. Let them just do the thing. You know? So, we had that video where it's saying pop that pussy, and this man's pumping his arm, okay? Because it's obviously arm pussy, okay? And he's dancing with the chick, and it's a lot of body gyrating, whatever. And I think, and just forgive me for saying this, that I think the man, he like popped his butt at the end of the video, and it's like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Didn't need that from you. The wild thing about it is I don't even think the woman dropped any cheeks in the video. Okay, so this song was obviously more empowering to that man than it was to that woman, you know, and that's why this is fucking funny. And Cav said the dances require 5 feet squared. I believe you. I believe you. Well, those do, yeah, definitely. But you know the kind of dancing that we do, we could do it in a 1-by-1. You know why? I'm rubbing all on that woman. That's what I'm doing. Okay, when it's dancing time. That's what I'm here for. Let me tell you something about guys. If it's not women, nothing's fucking happening. Okay? I don't care where I am. I don't care what I'm doing. I don't care what's going on. If the prospect of women is not involved before, during, after, count me out. All right, guy? They could tell me that there's a party for guys that's free for guys, and that they flip it on his head, and you get paid every time you order a drink. But it's just gonna be guys there. Guess what? Won't be there. Because it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. All right? If there's not women involved, I don't want to be there. What do you think I'm still alive for? What do you think I take showers and brush my teeth for? Because women like that shit. If all of the women disappeared off the earth right now, men would be wallowing in a pile of shit, and we wouldn't give a goddamn. Okay? And none of it would matter. Okay? If you are a man and you saying you're not doing it all for women, you're lying to yourself. You only learned how to do it because you thought that there will be women at the end of it. Okay? The only reason why you would deny that you're doing it all for women is because you did it all and you still didn't get no women. All right? That's your fault. But, okay? Switch it up. Make something happen. Okay, if you doing your thing and you feel like you're not getting where you need to get, hey, just start running after some ugly broads. You know why? Because that's better than getting no cheeks. All right, you gotta start somewhere. You gotta get in there. Every guy has a blemish on his record. If you don't got one, you wasn't doing enough. Okay, I didn't say get a pile of them. I say at least one blemish on your record. Okay, because guys like women so much that we will fuck with women we know we don't like just to be sure that we don't like them. You know, every dude has smashed a ugly joint just to find out if ugly pussy was different from pretty girl pussy. You know, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Unless you like, I don't know, you was top tier all your whole life. You was a 5-year-old motherfucker, and you just, there was just no lacking on your side. And I mean, okay, you know what I'm saying? But what are you, 1%? You feel me? Every dude has smashed something that they not trying to discuss, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because the understanding of what that is could be so broad, you know, it's not really worth mentioning. You understand what I'm saying? But this is the world we live in. Okay? Because I'm gonna tell you like I tell a lot of other people, it is men who truly like women. We'll kind of take them in whatever condition they're in. You know, and think about it later. You know, right now it's just a full yes. Okay? And I got no problem with that. Okay? And speaking of, also, man, this weekend it was just a lot of action, man. We was outside. It was a BYOB. We was outside. I'm talking about drinks going up, partying happening. I'm seeing people I haven't seen in years. Now, of course, true to the subject matter, we pulling women in. All right, because that's what you got to do. I'm going up in my section. It's drinks. We got everything moving. It's music and all of that. But wouldn't be complete if we not pulling no women in. All right, so we pulling some women in, and I'm trying to get smooth. I'm trying to slide on this shorty. You know what I mean? And like fast forward, she dubbed me. All right, and if you're not familiar with this New York slang, that is a bad thing. You know, it's not the regular dub. Like, it's not a dub $20 bill, and it's not a dub like a W, like a win. It's a dub meaning, you know, you're a done deal. You're not it. You know what I'm saying? Negative. You know what I'm saying? Dub. So she dubbed me. Fine. She sat in my section. She drank my drinks. You know what I'm saying? For a while, and then she dubbed me. Okay, I tried to slide. She dubbed me. Now, no problem with that. This is the natural order of things. You know, it happens this way. You know? But let me tell you something, ladies. Once you sit in my section and you listen to my jokes and you drink my drinks and then you dub me, get out of my section. Get out of my section. Fucking leave. All right, we did the thing, we did the dance is over, go away. You know what this is already? Let me pull some other woman in here so that I can do the dance again. Okay? If you're talking about being fair and free and equal yourself out of my section. You didn't pay for nothing, you got a bunch of freebies, it's over now, okay, go. Okay? So that I could do my dance again. All right? I feel like that's fair. You know what I'm saying? And because I'm finished now. I'm finished talking to you. That's the kind of guy I am. I'm finished. Once I'm finished, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a harasser. You feel me? I pull up on you. I slide. You say no. It's no. Goodbye. Now go away. You know, and shout out to that, because that's what we just had Anthony Holland on there talking about. You know, the dude was harassing. We're talking about what's rape and consent and all of that. We need to start promoting the other side of that, where a man takes no for an answer. We fully understand consent. We fully understand that we don't have it. All right, now go. Don't want you here anymore. Leave. You know, I think that's a fair ask. You know, maybe some woman who wants to be near me could be here. You know what I'm saying? It's my section. I'm on my wave. You feel me? But she was all right. Shout to her. I think I saw her later in the night too. And then she tried to, like, I think, joke with me, laugh with me, something, and ask for some more drinks. No. Go away. Okay? And again, I think that's a fair ask. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always rules on the guy's side. You know what I'm saying? The lady's side is fucking lawless. They can do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, and I get it partially. You know what I'm saying? As guys, we had a long time to correct this kind of thing and pay attention to it, whatever. But we can't start doing it now when it's the women's empowerment movement. It's our time to shut up. So we're just going to shut up about it. You know what I'm saying? Let them fucking steamroll us. But ladies, go away. Okay? You're not interested in the guy. You took all his stuff. Everything happened. You wasn't fucking with him. You made it known. Go away now. Go away. Okay? Shout out to that. Gosh. God, you know what I mean? You know what I wasn't doing really that day? Eating, because I was drinking. I'm going to be drinking water for the rest of this week. Not that that's, abnormal. That's what I do. I drink water, nothing but water, at least 5 days out of the week, because maybe 2 of those days and one night or something, I'm drinking a lot of drinks. You know what I'm saying? And this is called balance. This is what we do with our lives. Okay? Alcohol. It's America's drug. Okay, so I wasn't really eating. You know what I mean? And I did eat at the end of the night. And shout out to Wavy, took me to Bonchon. Bonchon, they got the fucking, that's my first time eating the Bonchon. It's like a Korean spot, and they just got a lot of flavory dishes. The shit's flavory. Alright, and it was good. And it was the first time I had that. And I'm realizing, I don't try that much new food. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing, though, I be scrolling on Facebook and they be showing me, all kind of food shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they showing me people deep frying like a whole burger and shit. And I be like, yeah, I would try that. You know what I'm saying? Not that I want to eat the whole burger in one shot. Nah, you deep fry a burger for me. I'm going to eat that boy like a steak. I'm going to cut it in fours. And I'm going to make sure I only eat a quarter a day, That sounds like you could really die from a deep fried burger. The burger by itself was an animal. And then you fried it. That's wild shit. You know what I'm saying? And they be having the people on there. Of course, it's be like a food show. A food show for the fucking foodies, People addicted to goddamn food. Pick another thing. Everybody eats food every fucking day. You're not addicted to food. Pick another thing. You know what I'm saying? That's not your thing. It's everybody's thing. They all eat the fucking food. So cooking shows, and I'm looking at cooking shows, and I realized some shit about cooking shows that I don't trust. I don't trust the person hosting the cooking show unless they fat. Okay, that's an indicator for me that you about that life. Okay, you down to the dirt. You know what I'm saying? You'll eat that food until it kills you. So I trust your opinion, whatever you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Because I see the cooking shows where like a skinny person, usually, especially when it's a skinny lady, that's the worst shit ever. Like some tiny lady for the cooking show, because she's just being cute the whole fucking show. I'll tell you what they do. They get the food. They put the food. You know what I'm saying? If it's a skinny lady on doing a cooking show, they get the food. They put the food down for the lady, right? She's already fake excited, right? It's gonna be a lot of hands. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hands. You know what I'm saying? Like they put the food down in hands, and she's gonna bite whatever it is, and they do the same thing every time. She's gonna bite whatever it is, and then she's gonna do this. Whatever that is, she's going to do that. And she's going to be saying, oh my God, the whole fucking time. And that's all you get from a skinny lady cooking show. Okay, you got to get a fat lady on there, because they're going to bust it down. If it's a fat lady on there, she's going to bite the thing, put it down, and she's going to have feelings on camera. And it's going to be to the tune of maybe eyes closing. You know what I'm saying? Like she's going to bite the thing, put it down, and fist clenching, eyes closing. Because this is the feelings creeping in and her life just creeping out. You know what I'm saying? And that's her just allowing it. You know what I mean? This is what it's gonna be for her. You know what I'm saying? Fat guy is a second place to that. The fat guy, they're not gonna do the feelings really as much. They're just gonna smash the food. They're gonna while they're biting the food, eating the food, it's gonna be smashing the joint. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get messy. Fat guy eating the food just bites the joint and it's just everything's falling on the plate and all of that, because that's how we get down. That's how we do the thing. You know what I'm saying? You bite the food and it's good, you just go in again and you keep going till you can't go no more. All right, shout out to that. That's why we don't fat shame. Okay, fat people are useful. All right, they give you an honest opinion on what's going on with the fucking food. You know what I'm saying? Those are my experts. You feel me? I don't care how good you cook. You know, if you ain't fat, I don't trust you. I don't trust your opinion enough. It's let me say. You know what I'm saying? That's like taking like fitness advice from a fat guy. You know, like you want Schwarzenegger giving you the rundown, because you know they sampling the product. You feel me? When you see fat people talking about some food, you know they sampling the product. Okay, and that's what it is. And shout out to Richard Simmons. You know what I'm saying? How did they ever let him get away with being a fitness instructor? I guess he was like the obtainable body instructor, I guess. But then again, I haven't seen him in his prime. You know, by the time I got to him, he was half a fucking weirdo. He probably used to be wildly fit and getting crazy. You know what I'm saying? From the way he dressed like a person who used to be lit. You feel me? Because he had a weird fucking body, but he used to wear the wildest shit. Plus that headband. He never stopped. It was the same stuff. He didn't even update the wardrobe, the workout wardrobe, at all. It was just them shorts, some tank top that was, you know, with the neck part was way too low. You know, and a goddamn headband. Pull your socks up, whatever, leg warmers, whatever. That was weird. That was weird. That was weird. I would like to see a Richard Simmons documentary. Women liked Richard Simmons. Did Richard Simmons like them back? Documentary. Okay? My man was getting crazy every day, sweating it out. Not every day, but you know, often enough, right? Sweating it out. In his older age, and he was never fucking brolic or nothing like that. The fuck was he doing? Drugs, that's what it was. That's what it was. I'm sure Richard Simmons he wasn't getting brolic every time he was fucking working out. So he just, I'm sure, doing like 10 lines and then getting souped up. And that's why he was sweating like that to the oldies. Boy was drugged up. Had to be. Fucking had to be. Because he sure wasn't getting in no type of fucking shape. All right. And shout out to that. For me, what I want to do right now, I want to show y'all another fucking video. Now, let me tell you the difference between dudes and chicks getting drunk. All right. Now, I've been in a few situations where I had some house parties and shit, and it's drunk women in there. I'm talking about their fucking body. They hugging the toilet. You know what I'm saying? Throwing up and all that. And the one thing I gotta ask them is, yo, where's your fucking friends? Where's your fucking friends? You feel me? I never had to do that with a guy though. Okay. When I seen a drunk guy, his friends is always there, right next to him. You know, if they not throwing him out of somewhere or down the stairs or something like that, they picking him up, trying to get him to fucking safety. You understand what I'm saying? And somebody showed me a video right now that we're gonna try to play. Oof. We're gonna play for the podcast. We're gonna play for everybody out there in podcast land, and we're gonna show it to you. Now, this is dudes being drunk. All right. Shout out to it. Look, and boy, type him up. He's up now. And that's all that took. All right, to wake this dude up, because we know All right, we ain't trying to have our boy taking that L. So what he do? He tried to pick him up. He fell down. And boy, on the ground, the drunk guy. This is what we do as guys, drunk guys. We actively fighting the power. All right, shaking the drunk off. You get what I'm saying? Shaking the drunk off. And that's what boy was doing on the ground. So you seen him, his mans tried to pick him up, couldn't do it. So he just let him fall gracefully. Not both of them fall over. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit chicks do. They just hold on while they going down. Oh, we both going down. We holding on. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Only one of y'all need to go down. So he long-armed him and make sure he fell. He fell fine. And then boy on the ground, what he did? Covered up. Napped out for 1 second. He said, all right, regroup. Reboot, regroup. All right, that's what he did. Regroup. You know, and what his boy do? Bust it down real quick because the party's still going. Let it be known. You know what I'm saying? Make no mistake, the party's still going. All right, so he got the sauce on him. Busting it down, got the sauce on him. What he did? Took out a rag, extension of himself. You know how when they doing that, the pet whisperer and shit like that, and they like take a stick and they put it to like a dog that's angry or something like that, and they said the dog could feel your energy through it or something like that. That's what he did with that cloth. He busted down, he caught the vibes, he caught the waves, he took out the rag. Hit his mans with the vibes. His mans woke up. Woke up. You feel me? Ready to go. What he did, he reached for him. He's ready to get up and make it happen. They're gonna fight the drunk. And they're gonna keep partying. Keep partying. Didn't leave him. Keep partying. Because they was both fresh. They was both fly. They came there to make something happen. And they was gonna do it. They was gonna do it that night. All right. So shout to them. Shout to guys. Ladies, you got to get your drunk game up. Your drunk friend game up. Y'all need a plan. You feel me? If you got a plan before you bust that move, just do it. Do it. Make a plan. All right? Because being drunk is about your subconscious. Okay? Whatever was weighing on you before you got drunk is likely going to continue to weigh on you when you're drunk. And it's going to do it worse. Okay? So you got to be in a good mental space before you start drinking. Don't drink sad. Don't sad drink. Okay, if you are sad, then you have to be focused on cheering up, you know, and you say, I'm cheering up right now, and I'm drinking to cheer up, you know, and you'll be, and if you get drunk like that, you'll be the cheer up version of you. You understand what I'm saying? And it'll just be what it is, you know, and you'll have a better time. I'm not saying that that's how you solve your issues. I'm not saying that. Okay, but I am saying that there's a better way to get drunk. Okay, because what we don't want is to be at the party and we sauced and we lit and we get the crybaby drunks coming out of nowhere. Because you guys do come out of nowhere, the crybaby drunks. Not going to tell a story. Could tell a story about somebody I know. Not going to tell a story. Showing mercy. You know what I'm saying? Because I did a lot today, right now. You know what I mean? And this is going on the internet. And as we all know, the internet is the only thing that's real. You know what I mean? So, and that's so true. That people put more effort. They really do put more effort into what's going on with them on the internet than they do in their actual lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got an expert level fucking social media pages, you know what I mean? And you're working a dirt job. Like I can't understand. I don't live a life where I can be working and I could just be taking selfies at my desk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Are there jobs that are just less serious? I would think that everybody has a role. Everybody got a job. It's a serious job. You know? Now, I'm not talking about when it requires you to take pictures with people. I'm just talking about if you're doing some expert shit and you take a picture. Well, for me, if I'm doing my expert shit and I'm just taking fucking pictures of myself, motherfuckers is looking at me like, yo, what's your problem? Are you working? You know? Are you letting out company secrets? Like, what are you doing? You know, like most people, if you're working in a company, within a company, you're working with some kind of sensitive information. Like, people don't want to know that you're always having your camera at the ready when you're working with that information. You know, or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm overthinking it and overreacting. You know, but I see a lot of people taking selfies at their desk, you know, but I'm not going to say that there's some parallels between the kind of environment that those people be in when they're taking those pictures, but there's some truth to that. On top of that, they taking it in the bathroom too, and we already know what that is. You know what I'm saying? I put it out there on the internet recently too. You take selfies in the bathroom because you live in the living room. All right, you got no choice. You feel me? You live in foul. That's all we always know what all your shower curtains look like. So you taking it, but you take it to the next level, and you taking the selfies in the fucking public bathroom. You know, like, because work bathroom is essentially a public bathroom. There's too many people using it. It's a public bathroom. You know, so your idea was, I pissed in here, I shitted in here, other people pissed in here, other people shitted in here. I think this is a great spot for a lovely photo. I don't know. What are we doing with the selfies in the bathroom? What are we doing with the selfies in the bathroom? Help me. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to learn myself that people, you know, the laws of association. You know what I'm saying? We used to stand on a street corner all goddamn day, and what we standing next to? The fucking garbage. You know, we out there with the rabble and the filth. You know what I'm saying? So rightfully, people associated us with that. Like, why would you stand there on top of garbage if you're not garbage? You know what I'm saying? And real shit, y'all take selfies in the fucking bathroom because y'all are pissing shit. That's what y'all are. Pissing shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's at your highest level. That's what you are. Okay? And matter of fact, you on the lowest level. It's shit. It's piss. And then it's you. Okay? It just so happens that you're the only one able to take the photos. Okay, that shit is so wild that even if piss and shit could take photos, they wouldn't take photos of themselves. They would only take photos of you. Okay, because you're the most funny looking. And I'm talking about you beating out heavy dookie swirl. Okay, and saying that just now, it just put me in a different kind of brain space. I can remember the first time I seen a dookie swirl, which is also known as a cow pie, and because it came from a cow. It came from a cow. You know what I'm saying? You know how elementary school be. We went on the damn zoo trip or whatever, farm trip, whatever the fuck it was. It was animals. You know, and they had a cow there. It was in the winter time. They had a cow there, and they were showing us about milking cow and shit like that. But you know, cow didn't give a fuck. Cow never gives a fuck. It probably doesn't even want to be there. It's there anyway. And the cow just starts shitting. And shouts to that cow, because there was no lapse in efficiency. It let off the doodles. It was one doodle, and it just piled up in a swirl. And since it was cold outside, that doodle was piping hot. It had smoke coming off of it. And, you know, we're little kids, single digit age. And we are wildly impressed that this cow has taken a piping hot dump. Now, if I seen a cow taking a piping hot dump now, would I be as impressed? Good question. Good question. I could tell you that I would be impressed. And you know how I know I would be impressed? If you're not doodle checking, you know, when you do your doodles, you're out of your mind. That's a thing you got to do in your life. You got to doodle check. If you got to peep it, what's going on there, before you flush that. You know what I'm saying? If like people with good hygiene use a doodle checker. You know what I'm saying? So you have some reverence, you know, for the doodles that you're doing. Now, when something else just drops off doodles of a magnificent caliber, you know, I'm not saying you fully invested, but I'm sure that you have some, you know, respect at the very least for what happened there. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know how you do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Is Youza a big dumper or is Youza a pincher? Who knows? Wild conversation this is? Sure. But do you understand what I'm saying? You absolutely do. Because you're here. You're in here. You know what you're doing. And I know what you're doing. Okay? Because we're all doing it. You understand? And we're in the trust tree and the friendliness at the zoo, speaking of the zoo or the farm or wherever I was. You know, that part wasn't important. Don't remember. Remember the important parts. And the important parts was the doodles. All right. So shout out to cows. Shout out to cow pies. Shout out to